Alright, what's going on, guys? And you're welcome to another update session on Tech Hub. Alright, so I don't know what to do now, but let's just go inside our LMS and then see something to do. Maybe something can bring up the inspiration, right? So okay, we've got web development for today, tomorrow, Python. Right, so let's start with web development. So where did we stop? And the web development. Okay, I'm going in. All right, that should be week 2. I guess we are done with week 1. So enhancing content. Okay, so you guys can watch the videos and read the stuffs right here. Right, so I'm just going to skip it. Okay, so if you need a personal class, a personal session with me, just let me know in the comment section, or perhaps just get across to me, and then I'm going to add you to my students who are actually taking a private section, right? okay, so this is where we're actually coming to. So before we actually dive deep into the session, I want to use this medium to thank every one of us for our contributions so far, and yeah, it has really been encouraging, because I was surprised within same I think just few hours difference from 55, we're now in 58. So thank you, and then let's head back. Okay, so so we have 10 questions, all right, and they were given 10 minutes with 40% mark. So this one is going to be a kind of I can't say sketchy, I can say tricky, but I just know it's actually very simple. It's still definitely simple, but the pass mark has increased. That's just what I want to talk about. This pass mark was 10% for, database, I think so. So let's start the quiz and then stop wasting our time. All right. Now, the first question: which attribute is used to specify the source file for an audio element? A, file; B, src; C, audio; D, data source. So if you've taken this session before, you're going to if you've gone through the actual section, I know inside the section there should have been explained to you that the normal way to create an audio file is by using audio, then the source, because even actually here has been giving us the int source file. So source is actually what we use. So I would have loved to do an external explanation using VS Code right there, but we have limited time, and I want to, let me just get one space right here. Which one do I use? Let's borrow this particular one right here. Let's borrow this. All right, so let me just create a folder inside here. Oh, I thought this was a folder. Okay, let's just say task. Tasks. Okay, let me borrow your index here. I wonder what project this is. Okay, it's actually empty. All right, so probably we can use this. All right. So let me just quickly do this. I'm trying to make sure we're covering up with time on audio. Why am I even doing this? I don't want to. Alright, audio. So we can say audio, and then you see src. From here I can do / dot / not desktop downloads. Let me look for one audio file here. I don't think I have any audio file here. Not at all. It's just a bunch of images, zip. Okay, I think I've seen one. My first try. Alright, let me see. So, no, I don't even need to add anything in between actually. I don't need to add anything in between. So just refresh, and why isn't it showing anything? Alright, so I might actually just do this in another section, but for now, please let's quickly rush back. We don't want to. Okay, we still have 6 minutes. Next, so I'm still going to go back after this quiz to do that image. That audio. Now, the next question says, what does the Canva element primarily allow you to do? A. Embed video content. B. Draw graphics and animation. C. Play audio files. D. Create forms. Alright, so the Canva actually, what Canva actually does, if you look through, alright, the element actually provides an area in your web page, where you can draw graphics using JavaScript. So it's mainly used for like drawing shapes like rectangle, circle, lines, and then creating graphs and like animation, game graphics, image editing tools, and like visual effects. So if it is for embedding embed video content, so that's not done using that's not done using Canva. It's only done using video elements. Then this is the correct one. Then play audio file is for audio, not Canva, and this is for form. For forming. So in fact, you use form, not even create form. You even use form to create form. All right. So the next question: which attribute ensures that the video element will start playing as soon as it loads? A. Autoplay. B. Loop. C. Controls. D. Muted. Alright, so this as a matter of fact, this is cheap to know. Everybody knows it is autoplay, right? Autoplay like starts playing as soon as it loads, so it's automatically play, like automatic play, autoplay. So alright, so autoplay actually triggers the playing of the distance. Now, what is the correct syntax to create a password field in a form? What is the correct syntax to create a password field in a form? A. Input type equals password. B. Input password equals true. C. Input text equals password. And then D. Text area type password. So we all actually know that it is input type equals password. Alright. So input, and then we said the type of the input, and then we say we want to receive password in a. So 4 minutes. I think, how many questions was it? Was it no, Jesus Christ. I thought it was 5. It was 10. Alright, the next question says, what is the purpose of the label element in a form? So, to group related inputs to describe a form field, to style a form field, to validate the form data. Alright, so we all know that this is used to like describe the form field, right? Because it says to group related input to describe a form field, to style a form field, to validate form data. So we all know is to describe a form field, because it is what is like telling you what like to what you're going to like answer. So let's to describe a form field. So let's just go. Then the next question now: how can you create a drop down menu in a form? A. Using text area. B. Using input type drop down. C. Using select. D. Using menu. So we all know it is actually select. For the fact that it is called drop down doesn't mean we use the drop down for it, so it's select. Alright, so which attribute is used to specify that a form field is required before submission? A. Mandatory. B. Required. C, validate, and D, necessary. So it's actually required. I know some of you might have like used it before, so it's required. Then question 8. Alright, so for question 8 now, it says, what is the purpose of the placeholder attribute in an input field? A, to prefill a field with user data. B, to display text that disappears when the user types. C, to validate the input data. D, to style the input field. Alright, while here might be looking kind of like complex and like confusing, but I just want you to know that the correct answer is to display text that disappears when the users types. Right, the placeholder is just like you're putting something there to like let them know what to put there, but immediately they click on it, it's going to automatically just vanish and then allow the user to do whatever they want to do. Okay, so which element is used to add playback controls? Which element is used to add playback controls to an audio element? A, controls. B, play. C, autoplay. D, toolbar. This is actually very cheap also. So this time is actually running this time around also. This is control sharp, and thank God we are in the last question. Alright, so the last question says, which element is used to group related fields in a form? A, field set. B, label. C, legend. And then D, div. My goodness, this is a very, 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 very tricky question. But mind you, field set is the element that is specifically designed to group related form fields together. So like it helps organize your form visually and like semantically. So you can also pair it with legends to like to give that group a title, all right, and it works also. But actually the official like HTML element for grouping form field is field set, and then this label right here is just it's just used to describe the individual inputs, not to group them, and the legend right here only used to like to title a field, not to group them, and then for the div, so let me just submit this and let's see what we've got. So 100%, great effort, you answered 100% and the question correctly. So continue learning, and then very comfortable. Yes, very clear, very familiar, very comfortable, very confident. And that's it. So this is our assignment. So I'm going to stop this right here so we can post our assignments in another clip. All right, so thank you all for staying till the end of this section, and I'll see you in the next update.